She's here. She has weird hair. She's thriving. She's Aria. Welcome to 7 Minutes in Heaven. Today we have two fun guests. One's name is Miss Stacy and the other one is Shane. And I think they're pretty new on Pornhub, but I could be making that up. So we're going to play... Hi, Brad. I love that you always join here and you always say hi, so I always feel like slightly more comfortable because like I have a friend in here. Okay. So I'm just going to go get these kids of legal age.
What's up?
What's up?
Look at your luscious locks, Shane.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. And like, wow. You're giving me a run for my money here.
Hey, I'm trying to. Right?
How are you guys?
We're doing well. How are you?
How are you?
Good. I was told to only refer to you as Miss Stacy.
Oh, okay. I love it.
I was like, okay. Sure. So, thank you for doing this with me. And I apologize for my hair, but you know, shit's whack here.
Your
So
hair is beautiful.
It's
What are you
great.
talking
What are you
about?
I literally look like I'm in Saved by the Bell. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have ever seen an episode, but basically I'm just going to ask you like a few rapid fire questions, and you've just got to...
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. So what's one positive thing that's happened to you guys since quarantine?
Done a lot more hiking.
Yeah, lots more hiking.
But
Well-
not
What's that?
getting murdered while hiking.
Right. Yeah.
That's super important. We always have to mention that now because
Yeah. Not getting murdered.
yeah.
is important.
Right.
All right, Abby Petito. What's your ultimate romantic fantasy?
Ooh.
Mm. I think we both like playing with other sexy girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
But I feel like that's a fantasy, like you could just do that.
Mm.
a romantic fantasy would be to have a girlfriend that was like, because we had a girlfriend before, so a romantic fantasy would kind of be to have a girlfriend again together. It's like we're just finding that perfect girl.
Okay, you're asking me to join. I accept. But you have to let me with my hair. What piece of current media would you currently recommend to our people that are watching this live?
Current media.
Well, our Pornhub is pretty big right now, but we are launching our brand new website next month, the new sparksgowild.com. So we're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Any other media you would suggest?
We have our OnlyFans, the Sparks Go Wild VIP.
Yeah.
So you can check that. But yeah, Pornhub, OnlyFans, and then our brand new website coming out next month. It's pretty big. Yeah, we're super excited about it. We've been working on it all summer.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
glad you guys plugged it because at least everybody can now go
Yeah.
find it. Okay, what's the perfect amount of time to have sex?
Ooh.
Mm.
I don't know. I've had some pretty fun quickies, but
Yeah, I think because we do a lot of our filming is outdoors in the mountains, so you can't get as creative with positions out there.
Yeah.
So,
Like,
yeah, like if you're in a bedroom, I feel like you can have more time to do more things. But when you're outside hiking, like what we do, it's kind of limited. But like we take about 15 minutes out there when we make a video.
yeah, I feel like that's perfect.
Yeah, we can make a lot happen in 15 minutes.
Minutes,
We can both have a great time in 15 minutes.
Yeah. Totally.
but also if you're outside, you have to be like so careful of like
Yeah.
and snakes.
Yeah.
It's going
Scorpions.
into don't want
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
The cactuses, freaking watch where you're backing up to.
Yeah, there's so many things to fear. I
Right.
have fear of bugs crawling up my vagina and then laying eggs.
It could happen.
Very hyper aware of that.
Right.
Oh, that'd be cool.
What did you guys want to be as kids?
Gosh.
Well, Well, I was raised on an Amish farm, actually. So I was homeschooled, no television, no internet. And my parents wanted me to have a farm of my own and have children and do that thing. So for a long time during my childhood, as I lived in the community, I thought that's what I was going to do. It wasn't until I left the community that I really started to open up to like, okay, what do I really want to do with my life? But I had to disconnect from my family and the community before my eyes were even open to that.
Yeah.
So do you have no relationship with your family now?
Yeah, they don't talk to me. I have a sister and a brother who still talk to me on occasion, but my parents.
Okay. And they're still fully immersed in the Amish community.
Yeah, they're still at the farm where I grew up.
Okay, I have many questions. Please hold. One, what is the Amish take on COVID? Like, is that a thing for them, or they're just churning their butter and moving on?
I don't even know. Like, I don't know. I left and I didn't look back.
That's you know, remarkably good looking for someone who's Amish.
You don't think I should wear the straw hat?
I mean, you know, honestly,
the
I'm
beard.
like very involved in porn, like storylines.
Right.
So I think that if you decided to go a different way from the outdoor sort of market and go the like Amish side, I would be heavily invested in it.
Yeah, we've thought about it.
You should. I would 100%. I would just tune in to like learn, you know?
Right? Yeah, for sure.
You'd be like, ladies, come help me churn my butter.
Churn that butter.
Yeah. Oh, please hire me. There's so many good puns I can make that are extremely offensive.
Right.
Well, I can say it's fine. I don't actually know if it's fine. I'm sure I'm going to get fired after this.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest sex tip you ever heard?
The weirdest sex tip? I feel like we don't get many tips.
No?
No. Yeah, I don't really think, nothing comes to mind with that one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people.
I feel like people ask us for tips.
Yeah.
Well, okay, it depends. Have you guys ever filmed like with a production company, or it's just you guys?
Never have we ever filmed with a.
Yeah. So I think it's more when it's like on a set, like an open set thing, and people are like giving tips and stuff like that. Times like girls will say to me like, "Oh, don't put toothpaste in your like vagina," that kind of.
Yeah.
So stuff like that.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, that's a tip for you. I just gave you.
Okay.
Toothpaste.
I guess someone had suggested trying some fruits or vegetables, and they're like, just make sure you use organic. And I was like, oh, okay, that's a good.
Yeah. Yeah, or wash, pesticide wash. That's a good suggestion.
There you go.
That's a good tip.
There you go.
Yeah, makes sense.
What's something about you that people would be shocked to know?
That when we started, we were actually homeless, living out of our car.
No.
And a hidden tent. And the reason that most of our films on Pornhub are outdoors is because when we first started our channel, we were homeless. We did not have a house to have sex in. So when we wanted to have sex, we would go hiking somewhere, and that's where we had sex. And so when we made our videos, they were all outdoors, and we posted on Pornhub for a while. And then after a few months, they featured us, and then our career took off from there.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You have a home now.
We have a home now.
Oh my God.
And an office, and we're growing out of that.
Yeah.
Amazing. I feel really like we made a difference in your lives.
Yes, you did. Oh,
Definitely.
definitely. Pornhub, we owe everything to Pornhub.
Yeah.
For sure. Hands down, Pornhub was the best thing that ever happened to us.
Yeah.
God, guys.
Yeah.
Virtual hug.
Yes. We love you guys.
Okay. If you could wake up tomorrow morning next to anyone in the world, who would it be?
Well, Stacy for sure. I love her.
Well, okay.
Any someone else?
You both have to say each other because you're like on a live.
Right.
Anyone else besides each other?
Yeah, I think Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, she's a smoke show.
She's hot. Yeah.
And she's awesome. I love her.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like she's kind of a freak once you like peel back the layers.
Sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Back though.
Yeah, you got to peel it back.
Yeah.
Peel it back, open it up.
She's always been a celebrity crush for sure.
Yeah, I've loved her since she was Rachel Green.
Yeah.
How do you guys cheer yourself up when you're down?
We think of all the things that we can be thankful for.
Yeah, you have to.
You know, because even though like sometimes we're having bad days and things might not be going our way, if you really stop and put your mind to it, you can think of some positive things that are going on in your life. If you focus on those things, it'll put you in a better mood.
Yeah.
Right. It's just I think really hard to do that when you're in a bad mood, but yeah, you got.
It takes discipline for sure.
It does, yeah.
It's not always easy, but it does help.
When you focus on it, it actually pulls it. Like I feel like it pulls you out of it. Like it kind of like, oh, okay. Like when you start thinking about something you're thankful for, it kind of makes you feel happier. Like kind of, especially when we were homeless, we were always trying to think of like how we had an advantage. We were like, well, we still have a car, you know.
And we have each
Some
other.
of our friends that were homeless didn't have a car, so we're like, that's something we can be thankful for, you know.
I feel sick.
Mm.
But life's better now.
Right.
Okay, last question. If you could have any question or mystery in the universe answered right here and now, what would you ask?
That's tough.
Be like, I don't know. I kind of want to know what was going on with this COVID thing in the first place. Like, I have so many questions about that.
For me, I'd probably.
Are you guys people who think it's like a government conspiracy?
No, not necessarily. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel
there's
like,
so much I don't know.
Yeah, any information.
And I feel like there's both sides. There's people who are against it. There's people who are for it. But like, I feel like no one really knows.
Yeah.
So you guys are in California, right?
We're in Vegas.
Oh, you're in Vegas.
Yeah.
Don't even have like a mandatory vaccine situation.
I think they are starting with it. Like, if you want to go to the Raiders game, I think you have to be vaccinated.
I think so.
Okay.
I have to get a COVID test.
Something.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool.
But what was the other thing? You said, what was the question you asked? Because I did have an answer for you, for me too.
If you could have any question or mystery in the universe answered.
Yeah, I feel like I'd want to know like how we got here and like where we're going after.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm always like, why are we here?
But like,
it's so amazing to be able to enjoy life in the meantime.
Yeah, you can't help as like humans to like want to understand everything, and there's just some shit we're just never gonna get.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Because nobody actually knows.
Yeah. No.
So no.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much, you guys, for doing this with me.
Oh,
this was so much fun.
Yeah,
thank you for having us.
Nice to meet you.
And also, I want to add, if anyone wants to hear more about our homeless to porn stars, there's a 4-part documentary on our YouTube channel, Sparks Go Wild. Just search "Homeless to Porn Stars," and it's a 4-part series. It takes you back to where we lived when we were homeless, and we kind of show you how we were living and how everything got started. It's an interesting story.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. I'm actually 100% gonna go look at that as soon as we hang
Yeah.
up. I'd also love a YouTube video about your Amish background, because that to me is just
Yes.
Yeah, we need more of those.
Yeah, I'm gonna put out more on that too.
you've got to. Because I really think that you're gonna benefit from it.
Probably.
Yeah, that's interesting for sure.
Thanks for having.
Thank you so much for doing with me. You guys are so.
You're awesome. Thank you.
Thank
Love
you.
the hair too.
Yeah, we do.
Thank you.
Just rock that all day.
Woo.
I have a choice. This is what I've been dealt with today.
There you go.
Bye.
Bye-bye.